Hello, the internet! This is Michelle Newcomer.
And this is Sean Sparks. Sean, what are you doing?
Curls. You said we're talking about curls.
I didn't mean those curls. I meant like these curls.
Oh.
Okay. So we are talking about curls today, and we have compiled a list together of great curls in film. We are starting it off with Antonia Thomas.
Oh, from The Good Doctor?
Yeah, from The Good Doctor, absolutely. She plays Claire Brown. Now the story centers around Sean Murphy, who is a doctor with autism and Savant syndrome. And she is really just this positive influence on him. She kind of helps guide him. She's kind of someone he can talk to. She's a really good friend. And she rocks these beautiful curls.
Next on our list is a classic, and that would be Larry Fine from the Three Stooges. You say that with trepidation, Michelle.
Do I, Sean?
You do, a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. Are you
Just a
not a
little
fan
bit.
of the Three Stooges?
It was kind of hard for me to watch.
How is it hard to watch?
It
Like
was-
three grown men trying to get into a bunk bed for at least 15 minutes.
That's exactly why it was hard to watch, Sean. It was a little more than 15 minutes.
Well, now, I will say, like, during the 80s or 90s, at least here in our hometown, they used to play the Three Stooges on Saturday nights from about midnight to 4 in the morning. So, generally, every boy is hanging around in their living room watching the Three Stooges for about 6 hours straight. It was good times. It was good times. Numbskull?
I think that's why I don't like it. Next on our list, we have Keri Russell in Felicity.
Oh, Felicity. She was going to New York. She was going to take on the world.
She was.
She had the hair to take on the world.
She really did.
She did.
She was a shy, smaller town girl. She went to the big city. She was out on her own for the first time for about 4 seasons from 1998 to 2002.
What happened?
Well, why do you think?
They cut her power.
They did cut her
They
power.
cut the curls.
She was out.
I hope she does better in the future. She lost that curl. Next on our list is Allison Porter, also known as Curly Sue from the 90s. Now, this was a movie that you almost feel like someone met Allison Porter as a character and like, hey, kid, you got a shot. You're the new it girl. And wrote an entire movie around her. But it's not horrible. I mean, really, when you break it down, it was a homeless man and his daughter moving in to a rich lady's apartment. And then there's a scene where they bathe her together. It was like 2 adults like washing the girl in there.
Yeah.
And she's like, this is great. This is great. And it's just a little inappropriate, but it's a classic movie.
Right, she was kind of groomed as a con artist by her father, Jim Belushi's character.
Bring Curly Sue into Orange is the New Black as a character because she's like done this huge pyramid
That's it.
scheme. I think we got it.
Now, that is directed by John Hughes, correct?
It is. And John Hughes had a thing in the 90s, 2000s about children beating the hell out of their parents, man. because that trailer is just her beating the hell out of Jim Belushi.
And that movie was actually Steve Carell's first movie role. He was a waiter.
I hope he does well in the future.
Me too.
And our #1 pick for curly characters in movies and TV.
Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman.
Oh, Vivian. Now, I remember seeing this in the theater when I was younger, and I remember first seeing Julia Roberts in like that blonde wig, and thinking like me, like, what'd they do to her hair? That's horrible. Big mistake.
Big mistake. Big. Huge.
Now you wonder that without that curly hair, would the Edward character had gone all balls into her world to save her and pull her back?
I don't see it happening with a bob.
It's a shame.
It's rare you would find a 1%er actually climbing into a building to save a poor person. You know, Michelle, I must say you look beautiful today.
Thanks, Sean.
You're welcome. But you are missing one thing.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Bye, Internet! Next on our list is Larry Fine from the Three Stooges. It had to be a surprise. It had to be a surprise. Wise guy, huh? Wise guy, hey? Knucklehead.
I'm so dramatic with it that people are gonna think you're actually like
I know.
a dick.
What? Alright, so this was a movie that they would do. They would do that, but you have to come instantly up and block it. But I have to hit you because, like, I'm afraid to hit you, right?
No, you're not. Just do it. And if you do,
Well, I can't. I mean, you're, hon.
it's like a shower.
Oh, alright. Oh. What? You don't like the three? The Three Stooges. What? You don't like the Three Stooges?
Not really.
Alright, I think we can pull some. Let's watch some of those. I think we definitely got that.